Well, hi guys, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts, and I owe everybody some lessons. So right in front of you is one of those kits that you can pick up, and I'm not going to follow the kit. I'm going to have a little bit of fun, and I'm not going to waste any time. I want to get right to it, and I'm not sure that this is going to be more than one video or two, maybe even three. So I have Jewel's Eye here, I have liquid pearls, I have glitter glue. I did go ahead and cut some 4x6 mats and corner rounded them for pictures, and I inked it, and I did a little bit of rub-ons. So I have 4 of these, and they're different shapes, and we'll get to it. Here are the main pages that we're going to get to, and I'm going to show you that here shortly. And then I have some cutout chipboards, and then some extra stuff here, like cutouts. So, and I'll get to them as we get to them. So I want to get ahead and lay out some of this now. And I have a lot of stuff, and I need to figure out how to start using my video camera at my table, because this is a lot of stuff. So the way I'm going to do this is, I like the way this is set up to where it looks like the sky in the top. So we're going to go that way. Let me put my liquid pearls and glitter glue up here. Let me see if I can pull up a little better for you here. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay, guys. So this is the way I like it. I like the way that this looks like the sky and the bottom. This is a little boy's train set, so I really, really, really like this. And since my family is all about trains, and one of my family actually owns one of the leading name brands of real train, little trains, don't worry, I'm not rich, because I don't care whether or not anybody else has any money. So anyway, let's move on. I'm going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to lay these out this way. I like this like the caboose, and I like how I had that when I was starting to just look at the basics, and to make it look kind of like a train. So I put cutie pie in this, put something here and just something there, and I might just switch that around to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these out, and I'm going to be careful not to hit the corners, because you don't want the pictures not to stick. So I'm going to go ahead and set that right at the edge, and I like how that looks. And we're going to keep going, and I didn't do the top because I just want the pictures to sit in there, because more than likely when I put my pictures in here on my son, it's probably going to just fit in just right. And I'm going to set these somewhat close together here. I'm going to try to follow that line here. That looks fine. But you guys, I know I've had questions on people ask me why I don't do a lot of them with pictures. Is because, of course, you know, my kids started in that digital era, though. Not my son so much, because he's going to be 18. But my daughter is almost all digital, and I know exactly what pictures I have, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about when you're starting to look at pictures and layouts. So I sit and I try to configure this with the pictures that we have. And again, I'm trying to keep from hitting the corners. And then using my ATG gun from Scott's. And if you don't have one, I suggest one. And right now is the perfect time of year to grab one. So I like how this looks almost like a little train layout. And I know that there's a little bit more room on here, but I think we'll figure this all out. So what I'm going to do next, I think, and I have my hot glue gun sitting here ready. I'm going to get to the chipboard, because I want the chipboard, I'll get to the chipboard yet. Here's all these little pieces here. I think I'm going to pull these pieces here, because I really like these. And they're great for putting lettering in, and I'm hoping they'll all pop out really easy. And you guys are seeing this live, and sometimes I like to do live video teachings. Rather than to preset everything, because it's no fun. And I don't fast forward through my videos. I know that some people do, and it's fine, but I do find that sometimes it's essential to watch details and see mistakes and see the time frame that you're looking at. And I think you could pick up any of these kits just about anywhere. It may not be the same one. I think this one's called Oliver. Yeah, Oliver from 4G or whatever. But I know it's called Oliver. It's a little boy train set, all-star stuff. And I'm going to just do it my way. It may look similar to some of what they have. And there's 2 more pages that came with it that I may get to today. And you may not see the full final look of this here on YouTube, but you definitely will see it on my Facebook page. So, now that I have all those out, we're going to go ahead and I am going to lay out some tape on them, because I'll write on them later when I put the pictures in. And I kind of like to put it here to fill in this gap. We're going to go that way, and hopefully I can figure out which pieces were which. If not, it'll be interesting, won't it? I think that one's next. If not, it's alright. The idea is to have fun putting in layouts. It's not about being freaked out, and I am absolutely not freaked out by layouts. And I think people make that mistake, and if you notice, I am kind of catty-cordying it, or catty-corder, making them all a little different, and I want them to stand out a little bit, so there's a little bit of a gap. And it may not be exactly with the same shape, but if you guys scrapbook or do pictures or do any kind of crafts, and I do a lot of different crafts, and I'm going to set this one just slightly off just to make it a little more fun. There is no such thing as mistakes. It's only happy beginnings. And I know I have that thing here in the corner, but I think I'm going to set this one a little more off.